Hello, familia. How are you? I am so glad that you stopped by and say hello. I am here because I want to make sure that all of you are doing okay. Are you safe? Do you got everything you needed to keep yourself safe, to keep yourself healthy on this situation with the C virus? With a shortage of products out there, I mean, everybody is kind of freaking out because they can find hand sanitizers or wipes or the toilet paper, which I still don't get. I know, I mean, a lot of people are just prepared just in case they cannot leave their house for a long period of time. But there's so many things out there and there's so many priorities out there that overtops the toilet paper situation. I'm sorry. It just, the whole week, for the past 2 weeks, all I've been seeing and hearing is the toilet paper situation. And to be honest, right now, when it comes down to it, it's okay to feel fear. Fear is encoded in our DNA, but it's what you do with that fear what determines what the outcome is going to be. To be honest, my fear is not focused on the toilet paper. My fear is focused on my health and the health of my husband, my mother-in-law, my mother back in Puerto Rico, now that they're having more outbreaks little by little, my brother, my family, all my family, let's put it that way, my friends, and you. You see, when it comes down to it, the way that you can bottle this thing is to have a strong immune system. All right, what happens? I was strolling down the stores and just looking around. Of course, there's blocks of shortage on a lot of the products, and when you go into the health products, they're just sitting there. And my question is like, why is it that people are not looking at the stuff that you can be having at home that can help you to be healthy? One of the things that I noticed, a lot of products containing vitamin D. A lot of you out there, of course, know vitamin D is super essential. It's been discovered for the past few years for respiratory infections. I don't know if you know that, but now you know. Vitamin D is very important. And how can you get it? Of course, sunlight is the UV rays. That's vitamin. It turns certain chemicals in your kidneys into vitamin D. So basically, by standing outside for 10 to 15 minutes, you obtain vitamin D there that you need in your body on a daily basis. That's why a lot of the people that are just wants to stay inside of home, or they just stay inside of work, they don't go outside and take a breather and get some sunlight. That's why a lot of the people over there are depressed or sad. I mean, also their immune system is low because of that reason. Also, one essential mineral that is very important that I noticed that is left there on the shelves for the grabs is the mineral zinc. A lot of you should know this, but for all of you that do not know, zinc is actually a very necessary mineral for your formation and the process of your T cells in your body. T cells, we all know what T cells are. That's your immune cells that prevent from infections in your body. I also noticed that, of course, vitamin C is a staple of immune system health, but I mean, I was like, oh my god, for real. Not only that, I saw a lot of foods that actually contains all of these minerals and vitamins that are good for your for your immune system. They're just laying there on plain sight. I don't know, people don't know. They're focusing on things that like junk food. I mean, we all love junk food, but in times like this, you will think that you will be getting things that are more appropriate to keep your body on check. To fight this is more than having a hand sanitizer, more than washing your hands. Of course, that is important, but when it comes down, you also need a strong immune system. If you don't, doesn't matter how many times you wash your hands or sanitize your hands, and if you don't have a strong immune system, we gotta be a little realistic here. It's not gonna help a lot. I don't know if you know this as well. Besides vitamin D, the mineral zinc, the vitamin C, which I'm not gonna explain because I said that's like a staple. Everybody knows vitamin C is really good for your immune system. Also probiotics. For all of you who doesn't know, the probiotics, they're actually 80% of your immune system gathers on your gut. 80%, the absolute majority. If you don't have a healthy gut, your immune system unfortunately is not in great shape. So I see a lot of probiotic products also not being paying attention to when it comes to these things. So my recommendation, if you go into the store, check this stuff out. Vitamin D, mineral zinc, probiotics. I mean, a lot of the foods out there contains these vitamins and minerals that are important. Sorry, I had to cut because there's a lot of noise outside. So I have a little cheat sheet over here because there's a lot of things basically that you can consume. If you don't see any vitamins out there on the shelves or any minerals, don't worry, because I mean, these things are in the food that you consume. They're not gonna be on the snacks or the chips or the breads or the, you know, that kind of junk food. It's not gonna be there. I mean, if you don't like to have healthy food, it's, you know, that's up to you. You eat what you want. But in times like this, when a virus like this is spreading so wide, I think that, you know, you oughta do to your body to at least try your best to build up your immune system. So basically, fruits that are highly recommended for your immune system: elderberries, strawberries, acai, kiwi, papaya, watermelon, pomegranate. On the vegetables, you got broccoli, you got spinach, mushrooms. I know they're like tasteless little things, but you know, they're packed with vitamin B's and other minerals that are also good for your immune system. Red bell peppers and sweet potatoes. Also good for your immune system, spices like turmeric, garlic, like I mentioned before, ginger. Also green tea is really good because it's very high on antioxidants. Wheat germ, almonds. If you love almond milk, please just continue drinking it just like I am. Sunflowers, yogurt, because the factor of your gut, probiotics, you know. Also poultry like chicken and turkey, they're very high in vitamin B6, which is improves your metabolism. And you know, this is a process. I'm not a doctor or whatever. I'm just going with the research that I've done a long time ago, and you know, that I, as far as I can remember. Also shellfish, which I'm allergic to. So, you know, I don't worry about it because, you know, focus on foods that I can eat. But shellfish are highly recommended for your immune system, especially oysters. Oysters are super high on the mineral zinc. And like I said, the mineral zinc, super important for your T cells, build up your immune system. There you go. If you like oysters, you're in the good. If you're afraid to, when you go to the grocery store, to touch fruits or anything, I mean, I will say don't be afraid, because just grab them, put them in a plastic bag, and when you get home, you can clean them. And there's a very easy solution that you can use at home. Most of us know that vinegar is very, very good as an antibacterial. All you have to do is mix an entire cup of vinegar, 4 cups of water, of course, in a spray bottle. Mix it. If you want to add some lemon, also as well, you can add some lemon, like maybe a spoon or so. And when you get home, with your mix, clean your fruits and your vegetables, lather, wash them off, and put them on the fridge. And there you go. You have clean fruit. Please don't use bleach. If you can find any more hand sanitizer, I mean, obviously that's one of the products in high demands that run a long time ago, along with alcohol. So don't worry, if you can find any hand sanitizer and you have alcohol at home already, you can make your own hand sanitizer. I don't have any alcohol with me, as I'm waiting for some that I ordered on Amazon. It's on a wait list, but I order it, so we can make our own hand sanitizer at home because it's gonna be a while until we can find some. So basically all you have to do is 2/3 of 99% alcohol. And please, I see people trying to get away with the essential oil with no alcohol, or even using vodka or witch hazel. Please don't do that. I mean, on regular basis, if you just want to use it to kill bacteria, that's fine, but we're talking about a virus, and CDC recommended it has to be 60% up on alcohol solution. All right, so basically you use sorry, I lost my track, I have a text coming up over there. So you use 2/3 cups of the 99% alcohol, and you use a 1/3 cup of aloe vera. Okay, so I know a lot of us that like to go to the beach, we already have a solution of aloe vera, that green color one. Me personally, I will recommend to get the one that has no additive colors or any extra chemicals, so that way, just to be safe, it won't kill the effectiveness of the alcohol. Okay, so you have, like I said before, 2/3 of 99% alcohol, 1/3 of aloe vera solution, and if you want, obviously you want to add some aroma or anything. One essential oil that I highly recommend is the tea tree oil, most than others, just because the tea tree oil is actually naturally an antibacterial that is used widely for any, like skin infections or anything, as a natural source. So if you want to add that little extra kick into your hand sanitizer, use tea tree oil, but you're welcome to use lemon scent, or not scent, lemon essential oil or lavender, like you hear around there, around out there, people being suggesting it. But me personally, I much rather to use, once I get my alcohol and I can do it myself, I'm using tea tree oil, just because it's like a super good antibacterial. With a shortage of the Clorox wipes, I noticed that yes, a lot of the Clorox wipes are out, but the regular Clorox were still seen on the shelves, which is not such a bad thing, because I wouldn't worry about so much of not having the Clorox wipes. After all you have to do, make your own Clorox solution and use paper towel, and that's it. For the time being, I wouldn't think that's super necessary when you already have bleach at home to clean. One thing I noticed is that there's also certain products that have been left behind because people are not reading labels, and when you read labels, that helps a lot, and you might end up finding products that you never thought that they were gonna work for you in this type of situation. Somebody pointed to me days ago, and I wasn't personally aware of this, but now I am, and this actually helps a lot and just makes you feel more comfortable when you're buying a product that is actually helping you with what you need. And I'm not sponsored, so I bought this product here, and you see that it says mold remover and disinfectant. So if you're like strolling out the aisle, you will think, that's just to kill mold, but you gotta read between the lines. All right, so basically this kills bacteria and viruses, and disinfectant, cleaner, sanitizer, fungicide, mildew, and vericide. The very key word is vericide. All right, for all of you that do not know, vericide, when you look at a product that says vericide, or you have to go into the description of the product. I don't know if you can read it. I'm gonna leave it here until well, the camera is probably not gonna take it. Okay, let's look. Come on. Okay, let me okay, you said human coronavirus right there. So basically This product is designed to kill coronavirus. Okay, and along other products, when you read the description, some of them this says human coronavirus, some of them do not. Okay, so of course I'm gonna go for the one that says human coronavirus. And like I said, this is a product that if you walk on the aisle, not sponsored, but I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you, because if you see it, I recommend get it, because this is odorless. It's not, you know, you will think something pungent smell or anything. Is odorless, and you will never even realize that you just clean your whole house with this, because it doesn't smell like the Clorox. Oh, there you go. Sorry. So, you know, like you will never realize you even cleanse the house with that, because it doesn't even have that pungent smell, so the delicious smell. Because I'm sorry, I know this is cliche, but I grew up cleaning with Clorox and I like the smell. But for those who cannot take, don't like that smell of Clorox or bleach, I think that's a good product right there. And because I'm not sponsored, I'm not gonna say it. Alright, so just make sure that you're looking into the labels. Like that right there, open my eyes to always read when it says Vericide on it, because it will tell you exactly what kind of viruses this thing is designed to kill or get rid of. Alright, let me see, do I have anything else? Any notes? Okay, like everybody says, when you wanna get updates about this, you know, your hometown, your state, your country, or, you know, wherever that you live, please do the right thing and look into the CDC updates or the World Health Organization, you know, just to get clear answers, more direct answers. You know, some outlets out there, they kind of like to instill fear and propaganda for their own benefit. And to be honest, I know, like I said before, it's okay to feel fear, but at the end what matters is what you do with that fear. Are you just gonna crumble and crawl on a ball, or are you just gonna do something to make things better? Like I recommend, please take care of your immune system. Alright? Stress is one of the #1 factors that messes up with your immune system. So please don't stress. I know it's a hard, difficult situation, but stress is not going to make it any better for you or for the ones around you. Look at me pointing like I'm your daddy. No, but I'm doing this because I care for all of you, and I would like to share what I know with all of you. Some of you probably already knew this. Some of you know now. If you found, you know, this video a little more informative and it give you a little more clarity, please hit like. Leave a comment below if you know any other things that can help to, you know, with your immune system. That would be awesome and welcome. For any more future content, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to be notified. Until then, I love your familia. I love all of you. Please take care of yourself, your loved ones, even your neighbor. Just make sure things are being taken care of properly. Don't stress and don't overdo it with things that you don't really need. And please, I know this is cliche, but don't overbuy things and leave the person behind you with nothing, because you don't know if that person have kids, if they have elderly people at home they need these things. They don't have it because others overindulge on it, and some of them, they don't do it by positive or for positive things. That's all. That's my piece. Until then, until later, bye.